I'm telling you guys, when I released that Trump video, I don't know if you guys watch my stuff on YouTube when I repost them there, but when I released that Trump video and I said that Democrats want Biden out, people did not believe me. There was even one person on there who said, "You shouldn't be doing readings. You don't know what you're talking about." And the day after the what do you call it? The debates, what did you see? Besides Democrats saying he needs to step down. But again, in that Biden reading, I felt that he was gonna fight, like he wants to stay. So anyway. First, let's ask Joe, how you doing, buddy? Didn't I say the last time is that when we don't see him, he's actually on bed rest when we don't see him. He's not DeMarcus mom, can you put your question in the bubble? Whenever we don't see Biden, he's on bed rest. Jeez, man. She knows that he has a heart issue too. Oh, she has very strong energy. Very strong energy behind her. She is helping him to make decisions. I'm not sure if she's like running everything, or she's that powerful, but she is. Oh, this light is ridiculous. She is helping him to make decisions. And it feels like he talks to her, well, whenever he is cognizant, he talks to her, he gets her opinion often. She's very upset about what people are saying. And it feels like he's leaning on her. He is leaning on her to make decisions. And at this point, she doesn't really know what to do. But she's incredibly upset about what's being said about Joe. She's at like her feelings are in it. She feels betrayed by what people are saying. Interesting. Okay, so let's ask, is she running the White? Let's ask directly if she's running, because I don't think she's running the White House, but he is leaning heavily on her. Hello, Biden. Wow, he feels so alone. Look, I don't care for Biden. Never did, never will. But this does make me feel sad. He feels so alone. Let me show you. And he doesn't, like, he's not running much. This is Joe here. He's not running much, guys. Like I said, whenever we don't see him, it feels like he's just resting often. He's not running much. It almost feels like the government is running itself, weirdly enough. That's interesting. It feels like it's the government is not as fragile as we're being led to believe somehow. And that there's a mechanism for it to run itself, even if the president is incompetent or incapacitated or whatever. Like it's a system of its own. Yeah, there's a system of its own. I think pretty soon, like within the next 2 months, there's going to be a rally to support Biden. Like even though the Democrats in general, and maybe even like, let's say 40% of the US, they don't really care for what's happening. I think that there's going to be a surge of love for him coming in the next 2 months. Like people are going to start defending him and be like, okay, this is too much. even though their eyes told them, you know, their eyes showed them what's happening, I think people are going to defend him and be like, you guys are bullying, this is too much. The government can run itself even if Biden is reelected. I mean, the government can run itself even if he isn't, you know? Okay, so Jill. Jeez, he's... You know what? He actually is, even though he said that, you know, I'm staying, or his people said, I'm staying, period. He is weighing his options. He is for sure weighing his options. Biden. But really in his mind, whatever part of him is cognizant, he thinks that if he's not at the helm, that something bad is going to happen to the U.S. He thinks that he's able to stop it. So he's leaning more towards sticking around. But he is thinking. I mean, and this death here is not like literal death. This is his Scorpio card. But he is weighing his options. He is thinking like, what happens if I go? What happens if I stay? He actually is very much thinking of it. And I think in his video, the last thing the thing I saw with Biden before it, or with Obama before it cut off, is it seemed like Obama was telling him to spend the rest of your time with your family, basically to step aside. So let's see. Biden. Listen, he wants to hold on. He wants to hold on. If any of you guys, so even though Kamala is a Libra, she shows up as Queen of Pentacles for me all the time. She's pissed about this, and we're gonna get to you, sweetie. I don't know if any of you guys are old enough to remember Charlton Heston, but he was an actor, but he was also like the president or something of the NRA, the National Rifle Association or whatever. And I remember my grandma used to watch this commercial or something all the time where he talked about his gun, and he said, they have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. That's the feeling that I'm getting from Biden, where he's just like, I mean, he wants to hold on. He wants to hold on. Even if it kills him, he wants to hold on. He really thinks, hi Samantha, he really thinks that if he's not there, that the U.S. will falter. Like he really thinks that. I don't think, I'm going to ask this question again. I do not think that he's happy with Kamala. I don't really think that their two camps are speaking. I don't think that their two camps are speaking. But in his mind, he really thinks that him being in office will save America. That's really what he thinks. So Jill, she's not, well, actually, let's ask this question. Jill. Oh, she's not running anything, but she is pushing him to stay in office. She is. Ooh, girl. I hope she knows that that's going to be the end of her relationship with this man. She is pushing him to stay in office. She feels less patriotic compared to Biden. She likes the lifestyle. So I think someone said earlier that she probably likes being floaters. She does like the lifestyle. She is pushing him to stay in the running, but it's like, girl, if like it's going to bring the end sooner. It's going to bring the end sooner. I don't know. To me, that's abusive. That's abusive. Like my grandma, she's in her 80s. I can't imagine forcing her to be president. Like I can't. Okay. So let's ask, is Kamala's husband straight? What is Kamala's relationship with Jill Biden? Okay. Oh, that's a good question. Hi, 77 Wonder. I'm continuing the politics questions. Oh, I think Perry wants to say hi. Come on. Can you guys see him in the corner? Oh, Perry saying hello. Say hi, boo-boo. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Let's see. And like, for if anyone who's watching, if any of you guys are readers yourselves, oh, this lighting. To me, it's all, when you're reading on people in general, but especially when you're reading on celebrities and public figures, it's always a good idea to ask them how their energy is doing, because you start to get more information that way. But also, I think it makes their energy more open to giving you answers. So I always do that. Kamala, she's so pretty. Listen, Miss Kamala, she likes that people are having this discussion right now. She likes it. She does not like that she's catching strays, but she likes that finally people are having this discussion. And it's almost like she can taste a victory coming soon. She can taste it. But she loves that people are finally having this conversation. And some people are acknowledging her as being the better choice. She does not like that she's catching strays. She doesn't like it because she's sort of like what? Like, I'm not incompetent. I'm not going through this mental decline or, you know, aging or whatever. Like, why are you talking to me? Why are you talking about me like that? But she, yeah, of course she wants to be president. Of course. She likes that people are finally talking about it. But she feels like people aren't paying enough attention to her. She feels like they're not paying enough attention to her. And I don't think that she likes, so she likes that the people, like the voters, they're finally talking about this. They finally see what's been happening behind the scenes that she couldn't talk about publicly. But she doesn't like the discussions that DNC is having, Biden's team is having. She doesn't like what she hears. She feels like, you guys are leaving me behind. Why? Why? Let me ask. So, Harry just left. Absolutely. Absolutely, she wants to be president. You also want to know who wants to be president? Hillary. She wants to be president. Hillary also wants her to be president. Hillary is pushing her. I think I've said this before in some of the other readings that I've done, maybe like privately, or I don't remember because it was a long time ago. But Hillary is backing Kamala. Hillary wants her to be president. And yes, Kamala wants to be president too. She does not like what she's hearing. So that makes me wonder if they're actually going to push her as, like, push her instead of Biden. So let me ask. Kamala, was he shoot? Interesting. They do want a female president, because they feel like they would actually win the president, like DNC, they establishment, whatever. They feel like they would win the presidency that way. Interesting. But because I asked, she's not talking about herself. They're having discussions. Oh, they're having discussions, but I feel like, I don't know. Oh gosh, there goes Biden. There goes Biden. They are having discussions. Hi, Catboy. They are having discussions about, look at him. They are having discussions about, like, who she could run with, like who could potentially take his place. Who are these people? Like, they do want a woman. They do want it to be a man and woman team. So they're like, they are having discussions. Like, but I'm not really sure how far those discussions go. And they are, Mommy Needs Wine. Can you put your extra questions in the question bubble instead of the comment section? He's not going to the window. He's coming to my left. I just came home after like working on readings all day, so he's right there. He's right there. I'm not sure how far those discussions will go, but it's yeah, Biden's worried. He really wants to hold on to this. He's just like, yeah, they're leaving me behind. They don't think that I can do it, but I can. I don't know. Like, it really is like when you take the keys away from grandma. It really is like that. It's making me sad. I don't think he should be president either. But it is making me sad. Yeah, he has good intentions, Biden. He has, in my opinion, he has good intentions. To be fair though, it feels like Trump has good intentions as well. I know people do not like it when I say anything positive about that man, but it feels like Trump has good intentions as well. His vision of America is about opportunities and making money, and that way he has good intentions too. I think no, let's pull some more cards. Ooh, girl, you are delusional, ma'am. She actually thinks that she did well as vice president. Biden keeps coming out. He keeps coming out. I mean, I know that the DNC, whatever. They bypassed, oh, that's a better word. They bypassed the primary because, like, you know, Biden is the incumbent, so they said he's our nominee. But I wonder though if no, because I was wondering if they're talking about having like a mini primary in like August, or is that the convention? Oh, I think they're talking about the convention. It's almost like they're wondering. So listen, these talks are real because it keeps coming up. These talks are real. They are DNC, Democrats, whatever. They are discussing what it will look like to just like push Biden to the side. Like they're thinking, okay, so if we can convince him to take a break, to step aside, to do whatever, is it possible for us to have like a mini race, like a mini convention or mini primary or something in August during the convention? These are real talks that they're having. Again, I can't really tell which way they're going to go. It feels to me that Biden wants to stay on. I think they need his consent to do this stuff, and it feels like he really wants to stay on, but he actually is weighing this. He really is thinking about it. Personally, he wants to stay on, but he is thinking. He is considering it. I didn't answer the question about her relationship with Joe Biden. So let me answer the question, my bad. I got carried away. Random. I don't know if any of you guys are anime fans, but I've been watching Evangelion lately. That horrible anime. And the ending song has been stuck in my head for a week. Anyway. It feels like, so there's no animosity between those two. Marjorie Orr did a mini. Oh, Marjorie Starcast for you, or Star Forecast. It doesn't feel like there's animosity between the two women, but it doesn't feel like they're on super good terms, you know? I do get the impression that Kamala is very wary of Jill. Very wary. And Jill, sometimes she can feel iffy towards Kamala. So it's not the worst relationship, but it's not the best either. Kamala actually thinks that Jill is the one who's running the show. Wow. It's very on and off between these two ladies. It's very on and off. So this is Jill. This is Jill. If you can see this. I used to get this a lot for Kamala, especially within like the first year, where it felt like she was a horrible boss, like not even gonna lie about it. So it feels like Jill, she kind of feels that in general for Kamala, that she's not that great. But then she was like, okay, well, maybe we can get along. Then something else happens, then this happens. So it's up and down. Whereas for Kamala, she's wary. So let me show you this. Kamala is wary of Jill. She thinks that Jill is the one. She thinks that Jill is the one who's pulling the strings. That Jill always gets what she wants. But they can still talk to each other. Like sometimes it's very on and off. Like it doesn't feel acrimonious. It just feels kind of like, I don't know about her. And you know what came to mind? That saying, game recognized game, and you look kind of iffy or something like that. You're looking kind of strange. That's kind of the energy that I get between those two. But the bad energy feels like it's more from Jill to Kamala. That's what it feels like. Okay, so let's get into Kamala. Okay. So let's go here. Did Kamala purposefully throw black men in jail? That's the rumor. Wasn't that the truancy thing? So I think it was mostly black women. First question I asked her is, what does she think about? How does she feel about Black Americans? She's kind of frustrated with us. And she's disappointed that we're not supporting her enthusiastically. She's frustrated, disappointed that we're not supporting her. We're not rallying behind her. She also thought that that's not rumor. It was for drug charges under third strikes law. Yeah, I didn't think it was a rumor because I remember the truancy thing where she was jailing parents for children missing school too often, and it just so happened to be a lot of Black mothers. Her marriage is okay. Randomly. She thought that this administration should have spent spent more time speaking to Black women. So I did ask her like separately. She thought that this administration could have done a better job. Oh, could have done a better job of doing that. This is my Black woman card, by the way. It always comes out when I ask about Black women. Black men, not a big fan. Let me double check before I put words in her mouth. She really worries about the Black male support. She kind of feels like they're being manipulated. She thinks that Black men are being manipulated. And she's very worried about the Black male segment when it comes to voting. Extremely worried, actually. Extremely worried. Huh. Okay. So the question is, does she purposefully... So basically what you're asking is, does she target Black men? Basically. No, it doesn't feel like she targeted Black men or that she jailed them on purpose. It doesn't feel like that. She overall doesn't have much public support. I don't really get it. She's getting the Hillary treatment. I asked her, why doesn't the public like her? And she was like, because people don't have any money. people don't have money. Like a lot of she feels like people. So I'm asking her, why does she think she doesn't have public support? Why don't people like her? And I think maybe she's giving me like generic answers, but she's just like, people don't have money. They don't have money. There's not enough to keep up people's homes. They're worried about, so this is basically inflation, take home money, salary, all this stuff. She's just like, no, they're more concerned about money, about the economy, salary, how much they're taking home, what's not being raised, what's remaining stagnant, inflation. They're worried about money. She's just like, no, people are worried about money. And it also feels like she thinks that people think that they spent more time legislating emotional things, if that makes sense, but not focusing on money. And it also feels like she's worried about 2 female justices. Sorry about that, guys. That was my cat's food, his automatic feeder. I wonder if she's worried about Supreme Court or if she's thinking about federal judges. Are these federal judges? Or are these Supreme Court justices? No, it's Supreme Court justices. Yeah, it's Supreme. She's worried about 2. She's worried about a Supreme Court judge. Damn. She's just, yeah, no. Because she's worried. She's like, no, we need to be kept in the White House. Because I think she's going to suggest 2 more women to be part of the Supreme Court. Let me show this to you guys. Let me show you to these guys. Let me show y'all Shantan. If y'all are old enough to know that reference. She wants to have more women on the Supreme Court. And she's worried that if we don't get in, like what's going to happen with those 2 seats? What's going to happen with this? It also feels like there's a potential man. So maybe she's thinking there are going to be 2, maybe 3 open seats. Yeah, she's really worried about that. She's just, she's a ball of stress. But she's saying that people are focused on the money that they're taking home, whereas our administration was focused on like this sort of emotional stuff that people kind of don't care about more than they care about finances. Okay, so to answer your question, no, it doesn't look like she purposely targeted black men to throw in jail. So the way I'm going to ask this is I'm going to ask her opinion first, and then I'm going to try to get like a more objective answer from spirit. So is the DNC sabotaging her political career? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Ooh. So she does not, oh, I'm glad I asked it this way. She does not think that the DNC is sabotaging her career. She doesn't think so. She kind of feels like it could have possibly been my attitude. You know, like her controversies with her staff or whatever. That's what she's thinking. I asked, is the DNC sabotaging her political career? Yes. Yeah, they are. But you want to know why they're doing it? You know what? Let me double check. Let me double check before I say something. Well, first of all, they don't think that yes, they are. DNC is. They don't think that she can win against Trump. Here. They do. Oh, good self-reflection camp. They don't think, get down. They don't think that she can win against Trump. They don't. But also, part of it is because she's connected. Oh, shoot, I mixed all these cards up. She's connected to Hillary. So some people from the DNC, they feel like, oh, we can get to Hillary by getting to Kamala. So not everybody is on board with sabotaging her. Not everybody is on board with supporting her, you know. So it's a huge coalition. But they're saying, oh, no, we can get back at Hillary by getting to Kamala. So there is some sabotage going on from the DNC to her. There is. Wow. I'm surprised by that. I shouldn't be, but I'm surprised. Hi, too many carbs. Get down. Get down. Hi, Boopish. Okay, so let's keep asking like the political questions, and then ooh, this cat is getting on my nerves. Because I already saw that the DNC doesn't think that she'll be able to win against Trump. But would Kamala win if she's chosen as the nominee? Kamala win if she's chosen as the nominee? You know what? No. But there's a possibility. Like she could actually come close. They're giving me no, not really, but there's a possibility she could come close, and she would actually get a lot of support, like a lot of donations or donors, like people behind the scenes, PACs or whatever the hell they're called. She would actually get a lot of support, like from the donor class. She would get a lot of support from the donor class. People would actually be surprised by how they rally behind her. But in terms of like winning the election, no. Against Trump, no. However, she will come very close. Get down. She will come very close, and I wonder if they're saying she could. So if they chose her, she could win the popular vote, but it feels like she wouldn't win the presidency. So it's some difference between popular vote and electoral vote. So is Kamala in favor of the push that news of the oh shit Why can't I read this? Is Kamala in favor of the push of Newsom? Okay. Is Kamala in favor of Newsom being pushed? Okay. Gavin. With his veneers. Gavin Newsom. I first heard of that guy like 10 years ago because I used to watch Bill Maher before he's smoking too much. And he used to talk about Gavin Newsom all the time. All the time, so much I wondered if he was paid to talk about Gavin Newsom. So, Gavin. Ooh, Gavin's got a secret. Gavin's got a secret. People are behind Gavin. They're behind Gavin. They're supporting Gavin. Yes, they are. He's got a secret. He's getting together donations. He's getting together donations. I mean, this could potentially be like a later run, but he's getting together donations. People are supporting him. They are supporting him. What's his birthday? October 10th? Is that another Libra? I was just watching Independence Day. He kind of looks like he could have been the president, Bill Pullman's version of the president, Independence Day. Damn. He wants. Ooh gosh. He wants to be He wants to be president too. But this, like, what's going on now? I don't think he's meant for it. I don't think he's meant for it. Look at this energy, dude. Look at this energy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. He wants to be president, but I don't think he can handle what's happening right now. There's so much fighting going on with the Democrats. So much fighting, backbiting, backstabbing, sabotaging, lies. He wants to be president badly, but I don't think he can handle this. I don't. Whoa, buddy. If it feels like if he wants to be president now, he would have to play dirty. I feel like he's like, I don't know if I can play that dirty. Cause he's thinking of the long term. Y'all hear my cat sneezing? He wants to so bad, guys. He wants to so bad, but he realizes that it's just not the right time. He's not Hillary is made for that energy. He's not made for that energy. He realizes that he has to wait. He has to wait. He has to wait. That energy is horrible, guys. He's like, fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, so the question is Kamala in favor of the push Newsom is going through? Let me. Always gotta wear lotion, people. Kamala. I mean, she doesn't feel that badly about it. I mean, she's of two minds about it. It's really not that bad for her. She actually likes him. Yeah, she likes him. I'm telling you, something's happening at that is the DNC convention still on? Do y'all see this cat? No, it's not that bad for her. She really likes him. So it's really, no, she doesn't, I mean, I asked her twice. She doesn't feel If it goes to him, like, yeah, she would be disappointed, but it's not that bad for her. I asked her if she would like to join his ticket. She gave me no, not really. She wouldn't join his ticket. She wouldn't join. But she actually feels quite happy for him. You can see it. She feels quite happy for him. Interesting. No, she doesn't. She wouldn't feel bad if he got it. But again, he's trying to stay away from that. he's trying to stay away from that. Okay, so I'll get into the sort of personal questions with her. Let's go back to her photo. Miss Kamala. Ooh. Wait, let me go back. Where's the question? Okay. After this, can you talk about is she disappointed how her VP role has been? No, she's asking, can you talk about what's going on in France? Sure. She's not disappointed in the role. What she is disappointed in is it feels like she lost a lot of relationships there. It feels like some relationships have been cut off. And I think she may have lost some donors too. I think she may have lost some donors as well. Okay, so the question is, this is a personal question. Why does Kamala fake being a black woman? Yep. She was advised to do it by Biden's team. She was advised. Yes, it's only Kamala. There's like a random celebrity question in there. She was advised to kind of play it up by Biden's team. Hold on, let me see. They didn't want to alienate anyone. Can you guys see this? This is Biden here, by the way. Yeah, she was advised by Biden's team, and I asked directly, like, yeah. They were like, yeah, no, go ahead, do it. Just play it up, What's confusing about the question? DeMarcus' mom, Wellville Road, wants to know, why'd you ask that question? And then, no personal questions, just Kamala. And then, does she have colorism issues? I feel like everybody does, to be honest. Yeah. Yo, she's kind of ready to leave the White House, to be frank. No, my personal belief is that everybody has a colorism issue. That's my personal belief. Everybody. But it's not, her energy is not really answering that question, probably because she doesn't think it's that important. But it feels like she's kind of like ready to leave the White House. She's kind of ready. Let me show it to you, because she's giving me all types of stuff. But from the answer that I got, it does seem like Biden's team told her to play up the blackness. Kind of like how sometimes Michelle Obama, she'll or in Barack, whenever they're speaking to black people, they start getting to the sister girl mode. Kind of like that, like code switching a little bit. Can Can you guys see all of these? I think she's talking about November. It feels like she's ready to be out of the White House, actually. Yeah, she's ready to be out of the White House. Jeez. No, she's not getting along with Biden right now. Look at this. She ain't getting along with him. That's him in the middle. They're not getting along. She's not happy with him. Yeah, they're not answering that question. I'm assuming it's not really that important for her. Is Willie Brown the only man in power that she has dated who helped her career? I heard no, but I can ask the cards as well. No. But it feels like, so no, they're saying no, he's not the only guy, but it feels like whoever this other person or these other guys are, they just had more money. They have more money. No, I'm not getting that she dated Gavin Newsom. Let me ask again. No, I'm not getting that she dated him. Nope. Okay, who was asking to be on my live? Oh, okay, so we're at the end for Kamala. So y'all want to know if Kamala's husband is straight? I know who's not straight. Yeah, I'm actually almost done with Kamala. What's his name? Emmanuel Macron is not straight. He's deeply in the closet. Husband. Allegedly. Well, I don't know if the person is unknown. It just feels like whoever these people were, they just had a lot of money. I mean, that's power too. They had a lot of money. And that helped her out. No, her husband likes women. Nope, he loves women. Absolutely. He loves women. He loves a lot of women. He loves women. He loves black women. Okay, guys. Oh, it's Perry. Yes, I'm talking about bricks. So I did not know that it had a name, but I read on it in 2022 and I was like, oh, they're building their own separate trade system. And people are actually, like, eventually people are going to move in droves to those countries. In droves, they're going to move to those countries. What is going to happen with China? It's in my, it's in a video that I did about Putin. I mean, I can update it. I'm pretty sure that I did a video on Ukraine and I posted it to Instagram and they blocked it and then they shadow banned me. And I think I uploaded it to Instagram, or not Instagram, to YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. Let me go to YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's there, guys. If I can find it, I will post it. Let me see. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Reject all. It's either in the Putin video or is that Ukraine video still there? Yes, it's still there. From 2 years ago. It's still there. This is what it. Oops. This is what it looks like. I have two. So that's the first one. And then, oh, okay. And then that's the second one. That's the second one. And then I did a different one. Oh. So then there's one on Xi Jinping. Oh. And I did another one on Putin. So there are actually 4 videos. Oh, and there's the one on Putin. So just type in Moko Tarot Ukraine. And also years ago, back in 2021, I did something with China. Ooh, something with China where I was like, oh, they're going to start sabotaging. They're going to start sabotaging. Listen, Virgo Facade, I have like, just go to my oldest videos, because I was talking about China so much, and I was talking about how they're going to start sabotaging our crops, how their economy at that time, like their housing thing, like Everclear, whatever the hell that thing was called, is going to start imploding on each other. But I do think that they saved themselves by aligning with Russia. China's been having, I mean, the world is having issues with the banks. The world. Yeah, I have 4 videos dedicated to it, where I said, and I even picked up on the Iran connection 2 years before it happened. So, pat on my back. Like, I'll just say that, pat on my back. Should do an in-depth reading on bricks when you get a chance. I could. I mean, I could get back to that. Boop, boop. Okay, now it's safe to parry. Yeah. Oh, it's safe. All right, guys, I am going to sign off. I need to eat dinner. I need to put some pants on. Oh, but for anybody who wants to know, like this shirt came from Cézanne. It's a French brand. I really like this brand because it reminds me of old school Anthropologie, but I do think that they're overpriced. A lot of brands in France are very overpriced. Like, they charge you $200 for a polyester shirt. Like, really? But I get it from Cézanne. And I will put this this conditioner that I have in my stories. All right, guys, have a good day. Yeah, have a good day. If you would like a personal reading from me, then please go to my website at www.tarotbymoko.com and click on the Book a Reading button from the homepage. From there, you will be redirected to my shop, which includes categories for career, future forecasts, general inquiries, love and relationships, personal growth, as well as options for expedited delivery. I have a spread for almost every occasion, but of course, love and relationships is the most popular, with readings for your future partner, no contact, will you ever find love, how does your crush feel, as well as sugar daddies. And if you do not feel comfortable purchasing from my website, then you can find me on Etsy under the same name, Tarot by Moko, where I have the same exact readings that I have on my website. And for those of you who would like to learn how to read the tarot, then just visit my blog, and there you will find a series called Learn Tarot with Me. There, I will provide definitions for the cards, as well as tips and tricks to help you become more intuitive with your tarot reading. All right, thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.